Hey guys, it is Coach Will here from Marie's Mantle, and I rarely post videos to my business Facebook because I just mostly talk about food. But I wanted to share something with you guys that's really been on my heart for most of the day and for the last couple of days because we're in January. Everyone's doing resolutions, everyone's making changes, everyone's trying to try something new to get to a point that they've never done before, or to get somewhere that they haven't been able to get before in terms of their weight loss and their overall health. And I would say that one of the problems that we have in society is that we have information overload, which means you have instant access to anything via Facebook, via your smartphone, via YouTube, via the TV, via radio, via download and streaming internet. I mean, it's just everywhere, and magazine and print media, and everyone's coming out with some new article that is going to make your life better, and it could really confuse someone. And I had a conversation with someone today, and it just reminded me of how frustrated I was when I was going through my change, and that this magazine tells me carbs are the enemy. This new fad diet tells me that grains are the enemy. This doctor says I should take this. This person says I should take that. I got to get up and run 20 minutes. No, I got to work out an hour. No, I don't need to eat before bed. No, I need to eat this in the morning. Or no, I need to juice. Or I need to cut out the processed foods. Or I need to cut out this medication because it's doing me help. And then now you have this, well, it can't be genetically modified, and it's got to be organic, and I can only buy from this people. And if it doesn't have this, it then has this stamp and that stamp. And all of a sudden your brain is just about to explode from the amount of information that's coming to you at one time. And you're like, look, I just want to live better. I want to get on the scale and see progress. I want to be able to pop these pills in the trash and not pop them in my mouth. And you don't know what to do. And so my recommendation to you, whether you think it's good or bad, is look, take some time and just push everything away for a second and say, what is it that I really want? And then say, what has been my biggest obstacle so far? Maybe it's the fact that you don't eat breakfast. Maybe it's the fact that you drink too much Dr. Pepper or too much Coke. Maybe it's the fact that you smoke. Maybe that you eat out way more than you know you should. And you say, what is it that is the hardest thing for me to get rid of? And I'll tell you my story is that for me, it was eating out. It was the ability to say, you know what, you need to cut this stuff out your diet for a little bit. And that one thing that you have identified, like, I'm just not going to give out my Cokes. I'm sorry. I'm going to do what I want, but I still want my Cokes. My friend, that is your addiction. That is the one thing you need to attack. And start there. And then just let your body tell you what you should and what you shouldn't have. My number one advice is, look, it's not carbs, people. It's the fact that you're not moving. And it's a simple equation to how to lose or how to gain or how to maintain weight. It's calories in plus or minus calories out equals weight gain, maintenance, or weight loss. It all breaks down to that simple science. And then as you get to certain degrees, once you learn more, you learn how to fine tune the machine called your body and lose more weight. But it's just a simple math, people. You can't eat more than you use. Get off your butt. Do something about it. And when you eat food, try to cook it yourself and eat real food. Stay out of the aisles, go around, go to the deli counter, go to the produce aisle, go to the fresh fish part. If you have to do grains, do oatmeal, do sweet potatoes. Don't do that stuff. Just be cognizant and don't become a stamp junkie. It's got to have this stamp and it's got to have that stamp. Because sometimes it's all marketing, and it's just another way to just detract you from your goal. And then what happens if you don't get there within 4 weeks or 3 months? You give up and you start the process all over again. Next time the new diet or new fad or new book comes out, or the new juicing diet, just be responsible. Whatever you can incorporate into your lifestyle, make sure your family follows it. So stop having this diet over here and your family having this diet over there. Everybody needs to eat the same. And guess what? If you got picky eaters, they need to adjust. Understand what I'm telling you. Stop catering to everybody else and then giving yourself the leftovers. If it's fresh vegetables and it's brown rice and it's lean chicken breast, Everyone needs to have it. My kids do the exact same thing that we do. We've not done that anymore. We may change it up at breakfast. We may. But at dinner, everybody's eating the same thing. And you don't get this until you eat your dinner. And that's how you grew up. That's how I grew up. Let's make that the same for our families. If your husband is a meat and potatoes guy, guess what? He needs to get with the program. Stop creating this divergence for you to have an obstacle for you to get your goal. Do what you have to do so that you can do what you want to do. This is Coach Will. Shout outs to my Super Saturday coaches for the sweatshirt this weekend. I love you guys. Again, that doesn't mean this is the first time, but it won't be the last. I love you so much, and I'm passionate about what I do and changing your life, making sure you're eating something responsible, whether we're delivering it to you or you're cooking it yourself, and putting the right things in your body so you can live the life that you want to and fulfill your purpose. I love you all. Happy Wednesday, everybody.